I am back with my living room fall tour, and so much has changed inside my living room. I have a ton of new furniture, and most of it is thrifted or was given to me. And so I'm excited to share all the fun details with you during this video. I am drinking a cup of coffee. I thrifted this beautiful mug for 50 cents at my local Habitat back in July, and I drink out of all the time. It's like my favorite. So let's get started. My first piece is a black rounded hutch from Walmart, or Better Homes and Garden, I think is the brand. And it's arched and it brings such a beautiful modern flair to my living room. I put it together by myself. I had my friend Heather here for a couple hours, and she kind of helped me a bit, and then she had to go, so I finished. And then Titus just put the doors on for me. I enjoyed putting it together. It was super fun and kind of challenging. I am still tweaking the inside with home decor, and a lot of it is thrifted. Some of it is new, and I feel like when you get a new piece, it's kind of hard to kind of nail it down. I feel like I have to move things around and play with it a bit before I get it just right. But I really love the element it brings to my living room, and it kind of has a Crate and Barrel vibe to it, but just for a fraction of the price. I love the oak shelves inside. They really just kind of tone it down and make it warm feeling. Above the wall is the same. I have my glass shelves I thrifted for $7.50, I think, or $7. Decor on that's pretty much still the same, and my little collage on the wall is still the same. And then probably my biggest change is my sectional I thrifted. I got rid of my 2 sofas that were cloth. They were all washable. I had them for about 2.5 years, and I had about $40 into them. So really got my money's worth. I sold them for $200 to a lady who was so excited about getting them. And it's so fun to sell something to someone when they're excited as well. Titus has always wanted a sectional, and I just feel like they were big and bulky, and I was just like, no. But I have since changed my mind, and I actually prayed about this sectional. I prayed down to the detail that I would find it 1 hour away and for $300 and under. Now, this leather sectional is from Costco. They don't sell it no more. It's Italian leather, and when I say I love my sectional, I walk in all the time and I just say, thank you, Jesus. I love it. It's just so comfortable. Everyone loves it. Now, Titus would rather have a cloth sectional, but he doesn't mind. He's so easy peasy and lets me really have whatever I want. He's very good about that, but he does like it. And we just lounge on it. I'm gonna tell you the details. So I prayed down to the detail, and I only prayed about it one time, and I didn't pray about it again, but I thought about it. I opened my Facebook marketplace and on a Monday morning, and there it was, 1 hour away for $300. Now, I messaged her and said, would you take $250? And she said, yes. I said, I'm coming right now. So me and my sister Tara, she was so kind to load up and come with me and help me get this we literally loaded it into the truck. The gentleman didn't help. I don't know why he didn't help. But me and Tara loaded it up. And so down to the detail, 1 hour away, and with my gas and paying for it was $300. And I just, honestly, sometimes I look at it and I just think that it's such just a want. I look at this sectional and it is a prayer answered, and it's a want, right? It's not a need. It's nothing spiritual. It's nothing life-threatening that I'm praying about, a health need. It's nothing like that. And God literally answered down to the detail. And I'm just so thankful. So it just encourages me to keep praying for bigger things. And I know that God cares about every detail of our life, and I'm just so appreciative. And I love this sectional. I have a friend who wants it as well, so I told her I'll be looking for her as well, and hopefully I come across it for her. I love it. It just fills up this big living room with the tall ceilings so nicely. And I'm so excited to have that. My coffee table is a thrifted piece from my sister-in-law, and I paid, I think, $40 for it. And it is a just pine Ethan Allen turned legs, and it has a drawer. I love it. I literally love it. And it just kind of softens this room because I have a couple black pieces in here as well. So it needed something that softened the room. And then behind the sectional, I have these 2 nesting tables that I painted black. They were wood from Home Goods. I paid $100 for both, and I just took them out and spray painted them really quick. And they look perfect behind the sectional because I can put my plant on there. and anything else I want. And behind the sectional getting to these tables is very convenient. It has a nice space to water my plants and open my curtains. So I really like that aspect as well. My white bookshelves are still the same. I thrifted those for $60 for both, and it was about 15 minutes away. And I just had to paint them, and I love them. They're very simple, and they kind of just blend into the wall, and I just have old books inside of the bookshelf, and I keep it rather simple in there. You know me and my love of old books. I wanted a console table for my living room, and I was looking at Target, and they were about $200 to $300, and I was just like, So I was looking on Facebook Marketplace. I went in my local Habitat, and there it was. And I will share the details on this in a different video on how I redid it and made it look completely different. So that's going to be for another video, but I thrifted it for $15, and I have it sitting in front of the window with my 2 blue and white pinstriped or taking stripe cubes for extra seating, and I really like it, and it's decorated very simple. Moving past the console table to my green chair that I'm sitting in, this is a sofa and a chair that Chitta Living sponsored me last year, I believe it was, or 2 years ago. I gave it to my mother-in-law, and I told her if she was ever finished with it to let me know, and she did. And so I got them back, and I love them. They're so comfortable. I sit in this chair all the time right here by the bookshelf and have my Bible time. It's my cozy chair, and the pop of green really adds a modern touch and just really kind of brings in some warmth to the room, because I have white walls, a white sectional, and then I have white little sitting chairs in here from Hearth and Hand. I paid $200 for the sitting chairs. They are made so nice. They are a Our House dupe, and I found them on Our House for $1,700. And to be honest, in the pictures online, I like my 2 chairs better for $200 each. I love them. I have had them for over a year, and I still love them. And I just think they're so pretty. I have a green blanket just draped down the middle with a pretty little pillow on the seat of the chair, and it's just perfect. I needed a big substantial piece for the wall right behind me. The ceilings are probably 11 or 12 feet tall in here, so it makes everything feel really small if you're not careful when placing furniture. So I was looking on Nathan James' website, and I found this console table. And you can buy several and make it as big as you want or as little as you want. So I purchased 3. I got them last December and put them together myself. I just loved putting them together. Titus was like, let me do it. I'm like, no, I'm enjoying doing this. So once I got them together, he just kind of tweaked the doors and leveled them. I love them. I would give them a 5-star review. And it really fills up this wall behind me rather nicely. Above it, I have some Target picture frames that have a Pottery Barn feel to me, but for a fraction of the price as well. And I put black and white photos of our family inside, so nothing's really competing. It's kind of very simple. And I just decorated all those console pieces that I pushed together. I'm not sure what you would call it. Maybe a media piece, I don't know. It's decorated very simple. And I put the 2 white chairs in front of the console piece with a little tiny wood stool in the middle for coffee. I love it. Everything goes together so nicely. And then right as you walk down into my living room, I have the green sofa from Chitta Living, made so nice, and it was sponsored to me, and I love it. It's feather down, and it's just very simple. And what I love about it is I don't have to worry about spots. Not that we're just pigs and eat and get crumbs everywhere and mess up furniture. We're very good with our stuff, but I don't have to stress so much about spots like I did with my white cloth sofas. And then I just have simple touches of fall throughout the living room. Very simple. Most of it is free foliage I gathered and put them in vases. And I have 3 different types of foliage in my living room, and I think they're beautiful. They kind of have an amber interior look to me as well. And it was free, and they hold their colors nicely. I've had them for over a year now. One of them at least, and the color stays and they don't shed, so they're perfect to have in your house. And I really like the warmth they bring into my living room. I think as of now I'm going to keep them in here because I like the warmth that it brings. I purchased some battery operated candles from Hearth and Hand, and they are so beautiful, and the batteries last forever, and you don't have to worry about the house burning down because you leave a candle going. And I can put one in my bookshelf. It looks so pretty at night on. And they are a burgundy color and they're beautiful as well for fall. It was a nice investment piece. I feel like they were kind of expensive. They were $30 for 6 or 4, I can't remember. But I love it. I love my living room, and I am just so excited to share little pieces with you that I've thrifted and redid myself in upcoming videos. I have some fall pillows on the sectional that I keep year round, and then some green throw blankets on the chairs and the sectional to kind of bring in the green chair and sofa that I have. My bubble vase from Anthropologie is on my black media piece, and it is so pretty. The foliage that I picked, I just snapped off, and it's super tall, and I feel like it has a Pottery Barn feel to me. They put really tall stems in their vases, and I thought, well, for free foliage, it works perfect, and it adds so much texture to my living room, and I just love it. I'm so thankful, and you know when you get a space done and you just feel like, okay, it's done and I like it? That's how I feel about my living room, and I hope you like it as well as I do. I hope you love the living room tour that I have given you, and comment below and let me know what your favorite piece is, if you like my leather sectional, and if you liked my cloth sofas better. I always like to hear back from you and hear your guys' comments and feedback. And I hope you're enjoying fall, and I hope you enjoyed this living room tour, and I will see you guys on the next video.